No help there for that layup.
Baguio, interestingly enough, 13 points in the first, 13 in the second, and that drops in.
Reynaldo de Ocampo is such an excellent basketball player, and he's been really knocking down shots all conference, particularly from that range.
I think teams are paying dearly when they just watch the Reynaldo de Ocampo show. I almost said Samson. Simpson gets that to creep inside and crawl in nicely.
I think Sean Daniels got a piece of that. He might need an assist on that shot.
Yes, Castro. And now it's interesting that Castro and Alapag are on the floor at the same time. Dillinger decided against the shot. Daniels makes his turn. Nothing there.
Good defense by the taller Simpson there on Daniels.
And Baguio does not force the issue as the guys in blue already aligned defensively. 10:43. That's the time we have left in this opening quarter. Tenorio looking for space to pass. It'll stay on the Alaska side of the floor.
Ever since the first time I saw him play, Sean Daniels impressed me with his quickness and anticipation.
Shot clock coming down to 8 seconds. Baguio makes that baseline attempt. No. And Simpson unable to get it on the follow. He's been having double-doubles each of the two games as Dillinger attacks seriously and connects.
Nice strong finish right there by Jared Dillinger, using his quickness and then getting some separation from Devance on the little bump there.
Sometimes, you know, the mere fact that some guys are stronger than you on the court, they create that space you're just talking about, and you've done everything defensively. It's just that when you're matched up against him, malakas talaga.
Yeah, once the player gets separation, it's sure a lot easier to score. Joe Devance getting a little separation there on Dillinger on the play to follow right away, and Dillinger getting called with the flop, but strength does help you get separation.
2 minutes have said goodbye. And the Vans up against Dillinger, the head and shoulder fake. The left-handed stab will not work. We're tied at 4. Ranida rushes in, and we don't see that every day.
Well, just late on the rotation, and a turnover right away.
Toss and an inbound that went wrong, but Alaska thinking they're lucky stars that play did not work for the Trop and Texters. Top of the triangle with toss. Baguio thought about it. Back to toss, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he drilled it in. And he drilled it in from the side he likes to go to, the left side.
Yeah, and so many good matchups in this series. Toss and De Ocampo, one of those matchups to look for.
As Alapag zips it over to the open Dillinger, who said one more pass, but no, they pay for it.
Yeah, that was one of the rare cases where the extra pass was too many and not the right place. Should have taken that shot.
I noticed, Alex, about Dillinger. He still hasn't developed that high a confidence for shooting outside. He should have taken, I believe, that shot as Baguio gets this to pop out. And he'd be a deadlier player if he takes that from the outside. Just feels that he should pass it inside rather than try it. As Alapag shakes. Here's Castro now trying to develop a shot from the outside. That doesn't work, however.
Both of those young players from Talking Tex, great players, and they need to work on that shot. Both Castro and Dillinger passing up shots with Dillinger and not knocking it down with Castro in the last two possessions.
Oh, Tenorio sliding inside. Diamond, nothing there on that turn, and we're tied at 6, 8:15 to go. Castro, Alapag with that sterling best player performance in game number 2. Ranidal with 12 on the shot clock. Baguio says, may I get it from behind? No way. De Ocampo off the back iron.
You rarely see Ranidal miss that bad on that kind of a range shot. Got a good open look there.
You get the sense that I probably had no idea of the shot clock time. There was about 8 seconds left there. There's Diamond in the corner. Advance, nowhere to go. On the baseline is Diamond Simpson.
Sean Daniels once again making a nice defensive play. Really able to move his feet and use that rather large belly that he has to not allow Simpson to get past him.
You name it. You were trying to look for another word, I suppose. In the meantime, here's Daniels. Alapag pops. Yes!
Jimmy Alapag played great in game 2. Shot the ball really well. Had 25 points with 5 threes. Looks like he's still hot early on in this game.
As we discussed this at the top of the telecast, only 6 points, then exploding for 25 in the second round. Here comes Castro trying to organize the table. Dillinger likes to court the inside, creates the separation, ends up being gobbled up, and Simpson really yacked that ball around, and Dillinger had no chance to poke it out.
Well, I don't think we're going to see any lack of effort from any team in this series. Both these squads going at it, know each other well. Winning systems, you saw right there. I expect there to be some physical play as this game continues to go on. Devans, 3. Too long.
And Castro with the tiptoe among the daffodils, as my friend Ed Pixon would say. In the meantime, Alapag. Randall applying the break. Shot clock winding up to 7 now. Alapag against 2. Got it to fall in.
That is such a high degree of difficulty shot right there over 2 great challenges. One by Cyrus Baguio and one by Sonny Toss. Alapag showing he's just fearless attacking the basket.
And this is what Gino Rufino had reported earlier about starting strong, and already Alapag with 4. Let's see how this whistle goes.
It's going to be Jared Dillinger picking up the second foul. See Jimmy attack the basket here.
Second foul on Dillinger. How hard is it to guard Alapag?
Well, because he's a great shooter and he can shoot the ball up, step back, he just added a pull-up into his game. He's putting a little floater in his game, and he finishes with his left and right. It's really tough because he's so quick. And he makes plays like that where he finishes in traffic a lot as well.
In the meantime, it is Alaska knocking at the door. Down by a deuce right now. By the way, earlier tonight, San Miguel spearheading a 2-1 lead in their own series against BMEC Derby Ace, winning 74-70. And Dillinger says, I can shoot from the outside. Not that often, but I can drop it. And he has now his second basket. Simpson. There's one import that knows how to conserve his strength for 4 quarters. This has got to be one of them. There's Toss. He's going righty. That's a problem.
Really good help right there.
It, huh?
Yeah, really good help right there from Dillinger on that play, helping force the turnover.
I heard that from Andy Harry, and I started watching Toss on that move, and it is true. As I sense in that last play that the defense had already anticipated, and Alapag says, excuse me. May I take the cheese, please? Dillinger.
My. Well, that's a great run and finish by Dillinger off the steal from Jimmy Alapag. It wasn't just a great steal, it was a great pass that led to that crazy finish.
We're going to, just after we unfurl this anew, we shall slide into a full timeout at 14-8. Talking Text is ahead. We rejoin you with LA Tenorio firing from just about the keyhole area and making it 14-10. Talking Text still in the lead, though.
Right out of the timeout, come back to the picture, see LA stroking a jump shot off the ball screen. Get nice point guard play.
Dillinger shot from afar, does not work. Lead pass by Tenorio, and Evans couldn't hustle for it as we now send it to Leah, who'll talk to us about some notes from Alaska.
That's right. If they want to win this ballgame, the Aces have to follow Coach Tim's keys for winning. Number 1, he says defensive execution is very important. They haven't been running their man-to-man triangle because during the quarters, Ginebra didn't give them a chance. So they've been a little rusty on that, and they have to fix that. Also, Jimmy Alapag burned them from the outside in Game 2, so they have to keep an eye on him in this ballgame. But they want to make sure not to get too caught up in him because Matt Cardona is back. Seb?
Thanks a lot. And already Ryan Reyes has made the difference in this game, scoring, and he's spelled Alapag in the lineup.
Yeah, Reyes and Williams checking back in. What a privilege for Talking Text to bring in 2 former Rookie of the Years off the bench.
Simpson, the graceful glide, trying to create space, nothing doing. And here comes Reyes, always a speedster. Reyes slows down rather. Under the basket we go. Tapped outside to be retained by the guys in blue and yellow.
And then how about this? You get Reyes and Williams and then Harvey Carrion. So you get three tremendous